So you want to download RulerBox mods? You want to do crazy stuff like this? What is happening? Why is everything blowing up? Why are you a demon? And completely lose your mind? Maybe even make a few YouTube videos? Well, you're in the right place. I'm going to teach you guys how to install RulerBox mods and also how to fix your RulerBox mod installer if it is broken, which it probably is if you haven't updated it in a long time. So let's get into it. First things first, just type in RulerBox mods. It's going to be the very first link, this little cute banana. Find whatever mod you want to download. I'm going to go over the One Piece mod because I'm excited to see if it works. I've tried this mod before and it hasn't worked for me, so we can see. Now, most RulerBox mods these days require NCMS. That's the mod installer that's going to allow you to play with RulerBox mods on Steam, so it's very important. Now, sadly, the One Piece mod did not have the NCMS download link, so I had to go to a different one. I'll have the download link in the description. I'll have the link for all of this. Once you click here, you just you follow the instructions, but I'm going to run through them real quick with you. Just click that and then go and download the newest version. Now, there's something important to note about the newest version of NCMS. The previous version, 1.8.3, will not auto-update to the new version. So if you had an old version like me, which I installed at 1.14.2, it kept on updating automatically until 1.8.3. But the new one is too different and it won't auto update. You have to do this manually. So if you have an old version and you have problems with your mods, that is probably why. After that, it's pretty simple. You bring up your Steam, you right click on your RulerBox, then you go to Properties, Installed Files, and then Browse. That will bring up your mod folder for RulerBox. Then from this page, you go into RulerBox Data, Streaming Assets, Mods. Once you go into mods, you extract your NCIS file into here. Now, before you click this shiny little button here that says extract all, you want to open up RulerBox. Once you're in RulerBox, you want to go in settings, then go all the way down until you see experimental mode. Turn that on. Then you want to leave RulerBox, go back to where you extracted your NCMS and actually fully extract. You can either extract from this button up here, or you can, or it's right here. And if it's not there, if you're on Windows 10, I believe you go down to Properties and there should be an option for extraction. Once you extracted, you want to drag out your DLL file into your mod folder and just place it here. Now, I'm not going to run it because I already have it and I don't want it to mess up with my settings. So I'm just going to get rid of those two. Now it's pretty simple. You want to go load up RulerBox one more time. And right when you get in, you should either see the mod menu, press the X, and in the right here, right where next to your Steam icon, you should see NCMS. That's where all your mods go. Don't be scared if you see wrong targeted game version. Some mods are for different versions of the game, but they still work on a newer version, and others just are weird. But all of the mods you saw there 100% work. But Tox, I hear you saying, what happens if NCMS doesn't fully install or just crashes or does some weird glitch? If that happens, you want to go all the way back to RulerBox. You want to go to the application called RulerBox, right click it, and then do run as administrator. Make sure your DLL file is brand new, there's like nothing else in there, and run it as administrator. You should be good to go then. If you're updating NCMS to the new version, you have to get rid of your mod folder. All these mods have to go, put them somewhere else, and you can replace it later. If you have this mod folder, NCMS will not work. And if that doesn't work, go into Steam and verify your game files and then do all the steps over again. That's what I had to do to update my NCMS to the newest version. But now we get into the meat and potatoes, actually installing mods. Now, this is pretty simple. Now, sadly, One Piece ended up not working, so we're going to be trying it with one of my favorite mods right now, RulerBox. So you just come down here, you go to the one-click installer, you right-click, you press open RulerBox, it's going to load up the game, and then you're going to get a prompt to install it. Once you get that prompt, you have to turn off the game, just like this. You press install, it's downloading, congratulations, it's been successfully installed, and then you restart. Now you're going to see in your mod folder, the RulerBox is in here as a zip file. Now, as you can see, I usually prefer unzipping my mods, but I don't think it actually makes that big of a difference. As you can see, RulerBox is in here even though it is zipped. Let's start up a Quickenation real quick. Press R, and it works. So really, unzipping is more personal preference. I personally recommend it, but you don't have to do it. Now, the final way of getting mods is quite simple also, so it's nothing really to be worried about. One of my mods just updated today. So what we're going to end up doing here is pressing manual download. Then that's going to bring you to where all the files are located for the mod. You can still click the one and click installer. You can download an older version. For the most part, always go for the new version. Press download. It downloads in the top right corner. You go inside WorldBox, you open up your mod folder, then drag out your mod in here. And that's it. Let's get rid of collection box because we got a new update that literally just came out. Let's try it. All right, we're in the game, no problem so far. And hey, the collection box has just been updated to the proper version. I don't get that tag anymore. Yeah. Oh, that actually kind of makes me happy. I don't like seeing that tag, even if the mods were working. But as you can see, if you use the one-click installer or you do the manual download, they're both extremely simple and fast. Now that's really all you need to be able to install mods in WorldBox. It's just that simple. Do try making sure the mod is up to date enough, because if a mod is like 5-6 months old, it's not gonna work. Even if it is technically a compatible version or not too much stuff has changed between updates, it's just not gonna work. So that's a quick way of figuring out if a mod is gonna work or not without having to try it. But ultimately, go out there and try installing as many mods as you want. I think the max I was able to do was like 30 or 40 something mods, or at least those were the ones that were working. I had like 100 mods at one point, but most of them weren't actually up to date or working, so I had to get rid of them. You can see that video, by the way, right up here in the top right corner. It is a real amazing video where I download a whole lot of mods, basically every mod that works, and I try them all in one video. Complete and utter chaos. I love it. Anyways, I've been Tox. If you enjoyed this or found it helpful, please consider giving me a like and subscribe. Maybe check out some other content. Anyways, take care, stay safe. Bye-bye.